Hello everybody and welcome back to Majora. Let's play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This is the second part of the Anju and Kafei sidequest, so we're going to go ahead and finish up the rest of it here. Did I pronounce that as Kafei, whatever the hell, I mean. It's supposed to be based off, you know, those little cafes that you visit, you know, are kind of nice. And come to think of it, though, that also might be where Cremia's name might come from. I mean, some people pronounce it Cremia because, you know, it kind of sounds like cream, and then there's Cafe, which probably would explain her apparent crush on the guy. But I mean, you know, there's also other people with interpreting that that she actually has a crush on Anju. So it goes either way, though. But bottom line is we're here in Ikana Canyon, and so we're gonna go ahead and meet up with Kafei right here because you can see he's right there behind the stones. I found him, greenhead boy. He's using this place as a safe house for keeping his stolen goods. Apparently his name is Sakon. He came to the shop last night, and I followed him. His storage for the things he's stolen is on the other side of this rock door. Only Sakon can open it. The only way in is to wait for Sakon to arrive. I'll wait. I made a promise to Anju. He will show up. Alright, so yes, I do want to say this again here. Yeah, well, like, he's right here since, you know, since he found out where Sakon is. Now, like I said, folks, if you save the bomb bag lady from getting mugged, or if you actually outright kill Sakon on the midnight of night one, Kafei will never know of his whereabouts. Like, you know, he won't come, Sakon won't come to the curiosity shop, and therefore Kafei will never know of where he's coming to, and so he'll never find out about his hideout. So therefore, you won't see him here. That also means that you've completely flunked the side quest. So do not do any of those things. And then you'll actually just see there. And also one thing is that you also want to make sure to hide behind those stones. Now, it is probably recommended to use the stone mask, so that way there, you know, just in case. But I mean, you know, as long as you hide behind the stones here, then you should be fine, and Sakon won't catch you. Because if he does, then you're also fucked. You probably have to start all over again. But it's also recommended to start with the stone mask, you know, just in case. Because, you know, probably for the safest bet. And look, there's a mask there. That would be the sun's mask. Yep, it's the sun's mask. And Kafei is going to do this one mistake that he quite clearly should have done. Yep. He done goofed. Busted. Done fucked up. Now he done. Oh, yeah, you bet your ass he did. Because that switch is clearly right there. Well, I guess it would have been otherwise too impossible to take the mask out of the case. What? Are you telling us what to do? It's some setup where the door stays open only while the switch is pressed. Alright, so it's the only thing we can ever do, so do that. And then this is actually where we get to play as Kafei right here. Yep, this actually marks the first time that Kafei is actually playable. Other than, well, actually a character other than Link is actually playable. And no, I'm not counting the goddamn CDI games. I'm never counting that, but yeah, this actually holds the honor. And he actually, he does hold the honor like that until Echoes of Wisdom, I would say. He's trying to pull it out of our reach and make his escape. We've got to hurry. Alright, so basically what this whole thing entails, it's kind of a minigame per se, but it's kind of like a little bit of a rush kind of minigame because you want to hurry. That's no good. This isn't the switch. Go check that room. There should be some sort of mechanism. Please, there's no time. I don't like him, but is there a choice? Should we help him? Not moving ahead in the face of danger when you know it's for the better is just like Tail. That's it. Let's go. Alright, so what this whole thing entails is that, so you're basically just, so you'll be playing as both Link and Kafei. What Link will do is that, you know, he'll have to defeat those enemies to open that one door, and then when you switch over to Kafei, it kind of goes back and forth. He's the one that handles the switches. And so either like moves the blocks or just presses switches since, you know, since Kafei is unarmed with no kind of weaponry to defend himself. So that's basically all you have to do. Now, I've seen these different color switches. So the blue switch is actually your main target, so that way you actually proceed. The yellow switch will slow down the conveyor belt, but the red switches will speed it up. What you can do is that you can just pull the block over to the yellow switch, and then keep it pressed. That way the conveyor belt will slow down. So that way there will give you plenty of time. You don't want to hurry before the sun's mask will get to the end, because once it gets to the end and it falls down the hole, you are completely fucked, and so you have to start this all over again. Which means that Kafei won't be able to get that mask, and then, you know, shows he completely failed. And so he'll decide to stay here, and then you have tags, and then you have to start this whole thing all over again. So there you'll never succeed with the mission, and then they won't get to reunite. But regardless, Kafei got the sun mask back, and he has his item get kind of thing here. I guess I mean, if he's a playable character, he's gonna have to. So that actually comes with a requirement right here. Yes, every playable character in Zelda has to have their own kind of item get pose. Except for Princess Ruto, she got hers, and yeah, she wasn't playable somehow. Even though you do get to carry her though, but that probably wouldn't count. All right, so Kafei's gonna go run like a madman right now, since you know he he has to hurry back to Anju to finish the wedding. And also, yes, as you can see here, once you're teleported back outside, it actually skips all the way over to the final 6 hours. So yeah, they just automatically puts you there, which kind of cuts a little close there, but I guess it would have to be. So yeah, that's basically what the whole thing is. So so yeah, it's kind of cool that they actually get to play as Kafei in this game. Just him making the first character to play as other than Link. So yeah, I kind of like it like that. And I guess you could say you could argue that he's kind of a Terminian counterpart to Link, because and it makes sense too, because when you think about it, what happened to Kafei is that he originally was an adult, but then he was forced down to being a child, but still has the mentality of an adult. It kind of did happen to Link as well, only it was the opposite, where Link actually did grow up, but because he was asleep in the Sacred Realm for 7 years, then he still had the mentality of a kid trapped in an adult's body. I did a little jump cut right here because I completely forgot you're supposed to put on the Kafei mask and talk to Madame Aroma, so that way they can actually deliver the letter. Oh dear, you're the one searching for Kafei. How is it? Have you found him? Alright, so what you want to do, we're going to go ahead and deliver the priority mail right here. Oh dear, priority mail? It's from Kafei, correct? Correct? Wonderful, you really are an expert. Yes, I'm sorry, my thanks. Yes, it is your job after all. And so that we have the Chateau Armani, but more importantly, empty bottle number 6! Holy shit, empty bottle number... We have 6 empty bottles! That's so cool! Oh man, this game is amazing just like that. At this point in time, I could give you only something like this. Actually, I wanted to give this to you, Suda. Really? That's fine though, because actually it really is a nice drink here. That is Chateau Armani. What that does is actually the main alcoholic drink that there is, so you definitely get shit-faced here. What that actually does though is that if you drink the Chateau Armani, you'll get infinite magic. That's right, folks. This is actually the best kind of drink there ever is, and especially since for a game that does have you use a lot of magic power, this is actually the best drink there is, and I'm going to be using that for the end game, because you will definitely need this one. If you want to have infinite magic, hell yeah, I will take this one in a heartbeat. Oh, hi there, Anju. I decided to wait for him. I made my promise. I'm fine with this. I believe in him. Yeah, so as long as you give the pendant to Anju, then she will not flee clock time and she'll stay here. And ooh, a treasure chest for me? What do you have in here? I'll just take that right here. A silver rupee! Let's take that right out of your hands. I mean, you're never going to use it and you're going to die anyway, so I'll just, might as well take it and just make it worth it. Even though if I hear set time, I'm going to lose anyway, so... Anyways, we're going to go ahead and wait for Kafei, and he's going to come here at, like, an hour 30 minutes. That's like, damn, that's like cutting it close there, isn't it? Like, holy shit. But there he is, right here, so we'll wait for him. And watch this nice little scenery here. How do Link teleport all the way over this way? It's weird. I have met you before. What a familiar scent. Long, long ago. Yes, we were still young. We made a promise, didn't we? The masks of the sun and the moon. We were to exchange them on the day of the Carnival of Time. Anju, I'm sorry I was late. Welcome home. That's a nice scene and all that, but, well, I mean, I don't want to really say anything there. Teehee, they're lovers, but they look just like a mother and child. Oh, god damn it, you just had to say a tattle, didn't you? You just had to open your mouth. Let's exchange the promise mask together. That's probably what everybody was thinking. Girls like, I mean, granted, yeah, I mean, Kafei is still mentally an adult, but, just in a kid's body. Now everybody's going to think that how wrong it would be. We have exchanged our oaths and have become a couple. You are our witnesses. Please accept this mask. But regardless, we have the couple's mask. So yeah, all this effort that we've done, and we finally get a mask and probably our pieces. Well, I mean, the empty bottle. Please take refuge. We are fine here. We shall greet the morning together. Oh, that's dedicated here. I mean, made you guys happy, so you just face death with dignity. So gotta respect that there. So, well, we're gonna have to reset the time anyway. So that means we'll have to undo everything, which is kind of sad in a way. So yeah, we did all this here. Now, by the way, folks, since I gave the priority mail to Madame Aroma, and so therefore I got the envy bottle, there is another way to give the priority mail. We can also give it over to the postman, but you can't really do that all in the same cycle because that means having to give it to 2 separate characters. So that actually means that we're going to have to do the whole side quest all over again just to get the priority mail to the postman. Now, I just went ahead and reset time back to the, or start a new cycle. So now that we have the Keaton mask, there's actually one thing I do want to get, or pull out of the way. So if you slash out one bush, and it's only going to be for certain areas with those bushes. And you see here, oh my god, it's Ninetales! Or, well, Three-Tailed. Hello, child. If you are intending to fool me, it is impossible. We Keatons can recognize our own by the sheen of our tails. But you're a good child. Let me put you to a test. Answer me this. Pick one of the 3 choices. Answer me these questions. 5. Alright, so basically what Keaton is going to do is that he's going to give you a little quiz. Basically what happens, like, basically from what you've learned throughout the entirety of the game, if you've probably been paying attention. Think of it like those quiz shows in the Banjo-Kazooie games, like, Run to Your Fun or Tower of Tragedy. Because they were saying, yeah, this is essentially the same thing here. So, yeah, make sure you pay attention to what you see here, and, if you really don't know, you can also cheat this, because that's kind of what I did. I did a little safe area here. So yeah. But there's some of the easy questions as well, but, you also do want to pay attention here. If you get these questions correctly, then you will win a heart piece. But, if you get one of those wrong, then Keaton will actually stop the whole quiz show. And I think you have to start the cycle over again, which is a pain in the ass because of this. So yeah, but yeah, I just want to get this out of the way just for the sake of a heart piece. And now, since we have the couple's mask, I actually kind of went the wrong way at first because I was trying to get to the mayor's residence, but I forgot I had to wait till 10 a.m. for the place to open. So I figured I'd just go ahead and just get the Keaton quiz out of the way. And so now it's already 10 a.m. I'm gonna go inside the mayor's office and see there's a bit of a scuffle going on. Most of the townsfolk already have taken shelter without waiting for the mayor's orders. The only ones left are public servants and committee members. Mr. Mayor, Carnival Committee members, please order those who remain to evacuate. Well... You cowards, do you actually believe the moon will fall? The confused townsfolk simply caused panic by believing this ridiculous, groundless theory. The soldiers couldn't prevent the panic, but outside the town walls is where the danger is. You want answers? The answer is that the carnival should not be cancelled. Isn't that right, Mr. Mayor? Well... Are you serious, Muto? It seems that giant chunk of rock above us hasn't caught your eye. At this time every year, we are overrun by tourists, so why is the town empty? Clearly it's your job to ensure the carnival's operation, but that's what people are here for it. Don't drag the merchants and soldiers into this. If the soldiers wish to run, then run, Viskin. We councilmen will stick to tradition. This carnival will be a success. I've never heard of a defense unit abandoning its town. Madame Aroma would surely say the same thing, wouldn't she, Mayor Dotor? Let's not bring my wife into this. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and settle the scuffle right here just by taking the couple's mask, and that will definitely solve the problems, right? So let's go ahead and put it on over here. Ah! Oh god, close up right there, dude. Ah. The couple's mask. What a nice reminder. So a young couple has been married. I wonder, did my wife flee? What? What did you just say? Yes, everyone. We are worried for our families. Why don't we end this meeting? But, Mr. Mayor... This will do. Whether you're stubborn and will stay and guard your family, or if you prefer to run far away and seek shelter, that is for people to decide on their own. Alright, well, at least he has to put his foot on the authority here. Thank you for allowing me to put an end to that pointless bickering. Adults are also stubborn. It is shameful. Well, he's not wrong. Here's a token of my gratitude. Then again, I'm an adult, and I guess I could be stubborn sometimes. I mean, sometimes, though. Well, I may be an unreliable mayor, but at least my family can depend on me. I want to protect my wife. Alright, so with that, we save the mayor from a tedious meeting, and that's our notebook. So yeah, basically, since we're kind of done with the whole Anju and Kafei side quest, like I said, I'm going to be doing this all over again, but I'm basically just showing off the rest of the RPs you can do, or the whole end results of this one here. But yes, that were, since I showed that off, you saw how much of a long and tedious process that was. I mean, it was kind of worth it, though, just reuniting the two lovers. But yeah, that's long and tedious, so that was Excuse me, a lot of editing I had to do. Now, I went ahead and went over to the final hours here, and I went ahead and did the whole Anju and Kafei side quest off screen. So now that we already delivered the priority mail over to Madame Aroma, we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing only with the postman. So it's going to give him the letter here, and he still doesn't think for a second that he should run and just like still concerned about the schedule, despite the fact that the fucking moon is about to fall and kill everyone. But he can actually change all that, and so we're going to go ahead and deliver the mail right here, and so he sees that's prior to mail, and then that's when he decides to go deliver it. So at least seeing that actually does give him enough motivation to you know, finish a job. So but yeah, seriously though, like, you know, if you actually see that the like, you know, if I was in your shoes and I would see that there's a giant, scary-looking angry moon that's about to crash into town. What do? Do I actually, you know, take the schedule into consideration? No, I don't even care what the schedule says. You know, if I see that the world's about to end, I fucking run. Even though it's kind of pointless because, I mean, you know, it's going to affect everything in Termina, as we did see in the bad ending. But, you know, but still, I mean, you know, I take my own kind of, I'm looking after myself is what it is. And so, you know, if I see the world's going to end, you know, the best thing to do, you know, just look after your friends and family, and, you know, just, you know, take care of each other and, you know, and see through it. You know, if we were in the position, if I just see, like, an angry, a scary, pissed-off moon up in the sky about to crash into the town. So anyways, so we're going to go ahead and follow him all the way over to the milk bar, and make sure you wear Marty's mask, otherwise you won't be let in. And so we're going to go have this little conversation right here. I have a delivery for you, postmistress. Oh my, it's Cudsby! You're still here? Tomorrow's delivery is still scheduled. What are you saying? Did you see the sky? It's terrible! But... Oh my! Well, what shall we do? It's from Kafei. It's priority mail. I'm so happy. To think something good would come in the end. Thank you. You flee now. That's an order. Understood. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and flee here. I almost forgot to mention, so I did say there's 6 empty bottles. Did you guys know that in the 3DS version, there is a 7th, I kid you not, 7th empty bottle? It's so cool. Get this one if you actually help Gorman with his apparent hangover. He's got to talk to his brothers in the Gorman racetrack, and then he'll give you the milk, and then they give it to him, and you get the empty bottle. It's so cool. I decided to flee. It's an order from the postmaster. I am now free. I can set my own schedule. I don't need this anymore, so here, I'll let you have it. Alright, so he decides to, you know, I guess without exactly putting in his 2 weeks notice, and just not emphasize 2 weeks, he gives you the postman's hat, and so he decided to just pass on his position over to you, and then he's free now. It's actually kind of nice, you know, just it gives you the satisfaction of him being able to escape. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have every single one of the masks in the game. We did it. We got every last one of them, and that will actually unlock the true ending for this one, which I'll also explain in a bit here. So, let's go and put on the postman's hat. It's not really so much of a mask, it's actually more of a hat. And so if you put it on and check in any mailbox here, your first prize will be a heart piece. And so we have a new heart container, and there's only 4 more heart pieces to go, folks. It's actually not anywhere in Termina, though, but we'll find out a little shortly here. Alright, so with that, looks like we pretty much got all the side quests. So, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We've done every single side quest. We've done all the 4 dungeons, and all the side quests, and all the masks, and everything. And I will show it off once we end the next episode. So, next time on Let's Play Majora's Mask, we are officially going to the top of the clock tower, and we are going to stop the moon and save the world once and for all. We'll finally put the Skull Kid in its place. So join me for the next episode. And I will see you guys next time. We will change Termina's fate once and for all. See you guys then.